Cool. Let's do some. We're gonna do some USD analysis. USDZAR. This is half, so pre-analyzed and live. USDZAR. We have a trend line up. We had a 4-hour trend line down as well. 3 points. This point didn't match it. This is an area of accumulation. This is where the move down started because. So this is where we created the order block. And the order block would have been something like this. And then this order would have got triggered here. And then this would be the high that we start a move from. And then that's why we draw a trend line from there. Hold touches, break and retest to go higher. That's what happened. Right now we have two scenarios. We have one trend line, two trend line, another trend line. What we need to find out is which trend line is true, which trend line is fake. How do you find out which trend line is true, which trend line is fake? Is try to get the highest probability of points not contradicting yourself. So try to find as many points as you can within a trend line to show you that it's confirmed that it's going to go a certain direction. Use those confirmations as probability. If you have 7 confirmations and the other trend line has 2 confirmations, then you have a higher probability of the 7 confirmations being better. It does not mean that the 7 confirmation trend line is going to be the one that works, but it means it should be the one you are using, because trading is a system and you have to trade the same system every time based on probability. So 9 out of 10 times you're going to win with the trend line with the 7 points is going to be right. However, you're still going to see 1 in 10, maybe more, maybe less. You're going to see that that trend line was right. And all you could do is take points from it, from the development of the trade, and what you could do next time, or what you could see next time, which will help you avoid all of that. Okay, so for me, this trend line makes more sense. Why? Because we've been making higher highs and higher lows, and we've just taken out this high here, which means that this is the order block. If this is the order block, then this means that this is going to, so this rejection was fake, which means this trend line was fake, which means that this rejection was just to show anyone that had this trend line on their graphs to show them that they're right and they should start selling. As soon as you start selling, you'll start seeing price go higher. And then a retest, or then prices don't just go up, price goes up and down. And if it does come back down into this area of 14, 14.8. If we come into 14.8, we can potentially look for a trade. If now this trend line is true, then we just have to wait for the break and retest, and we will take a sell. As you can see, we're not guessing. So if price goes up and then retrace that goes to go higher, then we're taking that based off what we saw happen. So we set up the graph to see so we set up the graph to anticipate the next move, or to plan the next move, and so therefore you follow your plan if you are even a bit smart. USDJPY, we do have an order block here. However, I do not think this order block will be. This order block will probably not hold. Why? And if it does hold and we do reject down, we will go higher. Why? Because so we didn't retest, which is why we did best to buy on here. So we had this trend line last week, and we had the break, and we just waited for the retest. We didn't get the retest. Anyway, sorry, back to my point. Why is this order block probably not valid? Because as you can see, this point, this area here took out this area, so this was all liquidity. Price took it out, came down. If price took out the liquidity, came down to take out this as well, take out this liquidity, and then it would tell me, oh, price is looking to go lower. But as we can see, price took out liquidity, price broke the highs, retested. Where did it retest? The order block. And what order block did it retest? The perfect order block, the area exactly where price started to shoot up from. And we got a very nice reaction from here, which means that there was a lot of orders here. As soon as we came into the level with the orders, we popped off straight away. So therefore, we can say that right now we're probably going to go higher. And so, what if we're going to say we're probably going to go higher? How do we look for a trade? For me, all that has to happen now is for that order block to be taken out and retested, and that would be a nice bullish. We're going to have a nice bullish move on USDJPY that we can participate in. NZDUSD, we had news yesterday. Interest rates. Price shot up. So we had, I'm counting this. So this bar here is just representation of the downtrend that the week started in, which was 20 pips, and then we chased up. I drew this trend line on the weekly time frame because we have the highest probability on the weekly time frame, and all of these wicks, as you can see, were fake out. So even though we did drop during these weeks, we pulled back up, which meant that the drops were just to find liquidity, either to stop out people that had their stop losses below the lows, or to allow banks and institutions to take profit of the sells that they were holding. A retest, so this broke. So we broke this very clearly, and now we are retesting this very clearly, and so this is already a good enough setup for us. If we go into a bit lower time frame, daily time frame, we go into the 4-hour and daily, we can see we have another trend line downwards that also is at that point. If we go on the daily time frame, we can see that we have a minor order block during the drop of NZDUSD. These are not called order blocks, but I call them order blocks. These are called retracement levels. And yeah, price. So bars like this will tell you people are selling in this area. So this bar tells me that there's a lot of sellers hidden in this bar. So which tells me if price comes again back to this area, then a lot of sellers are institutional sellers are interested again. If you understand, get to what I mean. As you can see, 4-hour, these don't make sense, but it's not supposed to make sense because we didn't draw it on this time frame. AUDUSD is very tricky because at the moment I am looking for a long-term target of AUDUSD to 0.64. We're probably we are probably going to come down, but I think it's going to be too tricky. If we do retrace back down this week, then we're going to have a very long wick down, which is possible, which is because we had it last week. We could reach, as in we could, this could just be taken out, so we could drop 70 pips Thursday, Friday easily. So don't be fooled by a massive weekly bullish candle throughout a week. If we do drop lower, then I'll start to look for a trade then. Right now, even though that this is the retest, so even though that this is the retest, I don't really want to take this trade because last week it already retested. It didn't show us signs that it wanted to continue down, which is telling me that price might stabilize here, and if it does stabilize here, then next week we will retrace to go higher, and that's the trade that we're interested to take. AUDUSD imposes too much of a risk this week. Gold is always nice. You know, we've been in gold since 1480, 1470, between 1470 and 80, depending on where you got in, and if you didn't get out. For gold, for me, this is my order block here. Not order block, this is my area of interest. Why is this my area of interest? I extended it to here because this is the area that we broke. And if this is the area that broke, this is the area that price is probably going to retest. Price retested it to go higher. Right now, price retested it, came lower, higher. So all of this is a structural move. Nothing invalidates anything here, even here. So what could happen? I'm expecting either price gold to come into this area nicely and then to go higher, or I'm expecting gold to go higher, take out the high, and then come in and go higher. If price comes into this area now, is a 50-50 of whether we're gonna go higher or whether we're gonna start breaking lower to go to, as in gold wants to find lower prices. If price goes higher, takes out this high, sorry, this level, we go here, and then we start to retrace, then this would be an easy buy to take out this high. So this is when you have a nice trade for gold, as you do with gold. So if you wait for if you wait for the high to be created and then the retest, then you're guaranteed 500 pips. But if you want to play around in the middle, waste all your money, then that is also your choice. No one can control this. I can't stop you from doing anything. USDCHF is pretty simple as well. We were in sell since 1.0. Last week's weekly candle closed very bullish, taking out highs, a lot of highs from the previous month. For USDCHF, the last area that price broke was here, which happens to be a trend line retest and trend line, so trend down trend line. So if price, so I think price this week will probably do something like this. They already did this, but I think it's gonna, as it will go higher, and then next week I think we'll go higher, and then that's when we're gonna make the high of the month, and then we'll start to go lower, and then that's what we want to take. The move that will go lower. That's not the candle, but that's how the candle we want to look. So we want it to be like this, and then this week's one to be like this, and then the week after, we want the week after to go up, and then come back down. Yeah. If there's any pairs that I didn't go through, any USD pairs that I didn't go through that you want me to go through, let me know. If you have any questions, let me know. If you have any questions about anything, let me know. It could be about anything, literally anything. So let me know. I hope you all have a great personal week, and I hope you all have a good training. I hope you all have a good training week. Bye.